Have you ever looked at your surroundings and seen something that nobody else could see? In a small, forgotten village surrounded by dusty roads and green fields, there lived a young boy named Andrea. The village was peaceful, but it was struggling. There were very few businesses. Young people had no jobs. Farmers worked hard, yet they earned very little. Many families believed that their village would always remain poor. But Andrea saw things differently. Every morning as he walked through the village, he noticed something others ignored. He saw hard-working farmers. He saw empty pieces of land. He saw children with bright minds. He saw people with skills and talents. And one day, Andrea stood on a small hill overlooking the village and asked himself, what if this village could become something greater? People laughed when he shared his dream. Andrea, you are just a boy, they told him. Stop dreaming about things that are impossible. But Andrea refused to give up. He understood something important. Every great transformation begins as a vision in someone's mind. He didn't have money. He didn't have powerful connections. He didn't even know exactly how he would change the village. But he had something powerful, a vision. And Andrea decided that he would not wait for someone else to change his village. He would start with what he had. The journey was about to begin. The next morning, Andrea woke up with a decision. He knew that having a vision was not enough. He had to take action. Andrea began by talking to the farmers. He asked them what they produced and what problems they faced. He discovered that the village produced plenty of vegetables, fruits, maize, and other crops. But there was one major problem. The farmers had nowhere good to sell their products. Middlemen came from far away, bought their produce cheaply, and sold it in bigger towns for much more money. Andrea saw an opportunity. What if we created a small marketplace right here in our village? He asked. At first, nobody believed him. But Andrea didn't argue. He started small. He gathered a few young people who believed in his idea. Together, they cleaned an unused piece of land. They built simple wooden stalls. Then they invited farmers to bring their products. The first market was small. Only a few people came. Andrea was disappointed, but he didn't quit. He remembered his vision. A small beginning did not mean a small future. Weeks passed. More farmers joined. More customers arrived. Soon, people from nearby villages started coming to buy fresh produce. For the first time, Andrea could see his dream becoming real. But this was only the beginning. The small marketplace would soon become the foundation of something much bigger. Andrea had started a movement, and the village was about to change forever.